First off, I want to thank the brave men and women who work behind the wall. I want to thank them on a national level because their job goes unrecognized.
How do they try to turn a guard?
Well, correctional officer. Sorry, I apologize. But correctional officer. Hey guys, doing today? It's Anthony Gangi, host of Tier Talk. Welcome to another episode of Tier Talk. Today I want to briefly discuss retaliation. It's sad that we even have to have this discussion, but it's something that's happening nationally, and I want to explain, first off, why it's wrong, but second off, how you can defend against it. So when we get back from our sponsors, we're going to discuss retaliation. And again, it's sad that a video like this has to happen. It really is. Now, guys, if you haven't, the show Tier Talks to you brave men and women that work in corrections, so please subscribe, interact, engage, comment, hit that bell. That bell is going to notify you every time I post a video. Stand by for our sponsor. When we come back, we'll be discussing retaliation.
I wanted to attend a university that had an intelligence program. I wanted to look at problems different. I wanted to increase my critical thinking abilities. AMU offered those avenues to expand. Obtaining your degree as an adult, you're actually paying yourself and investing in yourself. You can't put a dollar on it, it's priceless. It's something that can never be taken away from you.
American Military University. Learn from the leader.
Thank you guys for listening to our sponsor. You know, guys, I'm done. My trip to Florida is complete. I enjoyed it. Spent time with the family. Check out the scenery. Guys, if you haven't been to Florida, I'm going to put a link in the description of a family video I did at Magic Kingdom. It's worth it. If you guys get a chance to come to Florida, it's worth it. It costs a couple of bucks, but it's worth it. I can't believe I actually have to do a video on retaliation. It's sad that it still exists. I mean, we have to protect those who try to do the right thing. And sometimes that person may be the only one. You know, there's an old saying that the right thing is the right thing, even if no one's doing it, and the wrong thing is the wrong thing, even if everyone is doing it. And we have to find a way to protect those who step up and do what's right. And it's sad to see that we have these cliques, these groups of people that will do what they can to stop somebody from doing the right thing. And the way to avoid that, the way to stop those bullies, that little clique, the good old boys, is numbers. You can't make the person that's doing the right thing feel alone. You can't make them feel isolated, because that will stop them from doing the right thing, or that will easily create an environment where they can be manipulated into doing the wrong thing. They have to be supported. You have to show that person support, because what they need to do is very, very difficult. We did a video a while back about corrupt acts, and a lot of people thought that officers protect it because they protect the act of corruption, and that's not the case. They don't want to protect it. Just in some cases, they feel if they do something, they'll be a social outcast. And that is tough, especially when we're in an environment that promotes family. It's like turning on your own. So that's where we have to come in, support that person and say, hey, listen, what you're doing is right, and you're not alone. And the reason why I'm coming up with this idea, and the reason why I know numbers matter, is because to me, retaliation is nothing but bullying. It really is bullying. It's about a person in a position of power that's able to assert that power on you in a negative way, if you will. I have power over you, so if you're going to do this, this is what I'm going to do. That's why we have to have those buffers. If I got a problem with my direct supervisor, then I can go somewhere else. I can go another level up. But then if you have that level up and they're involved, this person's got nowhere they can go. Nowhere they can trust. You know, when I was in grammar school, I was picked on by a kid they called Big Steven. My parents had to get involved, but the school really didn't do much about it. So every day, I found myself having to give up this money. It's an 8th grader, and I was in 2nd grade. But eventually, Big Steven, he picked on a lot of people. And he pushed a lot of people on the outside. And we wind up forming our own group. And then one day when Big Steven went to pick on me, I had people behind me, and basically it was like, you ain't getting the money today. You didn't realize it, Big Steven, but in the process of you picking on us individually, we formed a group, and together we're strong. And that's the key here. The key here is to show your numbers and be strong. If this officer or this staff member has to do the right thing, we need to support this staff member. We cannot let this staff member go to the wolves. And if we know that there's a fear that this staff member is going to be retaliated against, then we need to go ahead to that staff member and say, we got your back. Because most likely it's not just happening to them, it's happening to someone else. So this is a good chance for us to step up and unite. I'm going to do the right thing, regardless. So who's with me? Who's with me? Who's been stuck in this situation before? Because I know this can't be the first time. So let's do this together. And together we'll make a difference. As always, guys, the show is Tear Talk. If you haven't, please subscribe, interact, engage, comment, hit that bell. Bell's going to notify you every time I post a video. Stay safe.